en la ciencia.
It's finally ready. We're on the way to Frank's Cycle Shop in Melbourne, which is about an hour and a half drive from me, and we're gonna get a motor. For those that you don't know, I had a screw that came loose in the intake box and fell down the throttle body for cylinder number 2 and got stuck between the valve and the valve seat. Luckily, there was no bottom end damage that we found, so it was just about swapping the head. Actually, while we had the motor apart, we said, fuck it, we're gonna port the head. We ported and polished the head. Thanks to Macho at La Familia Racing for doing that for me. Just had La Familia kind of finish putting the motor back together, make sure all the valves are, you know, good from the spare head I had, and you know, check for valve clearance, stuff like that. And yeah, we're on the way there. Go get the motor, and hopefully today, as long as I can get a hand from somebody, the motor will be going back in, and God willing, she'll be up and running today. But we'll see what happens. I'll come back to the video when we get to Frank Cycles. So we're here at Frank Cycles. We got the motor. The motor. See, look at that. Look at that right there. Come around here. That's that head that we hurt. Then pretty. Just gonna finish loading up, and we're gonna head back to the house. All right, we're back to the house. It's Aphrodite. Got the motor right here. I'm changing the sprockets, even though I probably don't need to. They got about 6 passes on them, but I'm gonna change them just to be sure. We'll check them out, you know, once I get them all out. So we pulled all the clutches out, and the frictions look good, but these are blue. Anyone knows I launch high RPM, and I tend to sit there probably a little bit longer than I should. This is one reason why I changed the sprockets. Would really like to know if I could just put like a 11 to 16 1000 clutch in, you know, the basket and all. I think that would be very beneficial. So we got all these over here. I don't know if all y'all know, but when you do clutches, there's a flat side and a rounded side. You can feel it with your hand, you know. The flat side always faces out. I actually didn't know that for the longest, but you see how blue that is? We'll go over here to the clutch kit that I got in the trailer. And that's what they look like brand new. Nice and silver. So we're gonna put all that in. And actually had our clutches sitting overnight. Be honest with you, it's probably the longest I have ever let them soak. So I'm gonna stop recording for a bit and get back to doing this, so when my buddy comes over later, we just gotta throw it in. All right, so yesterday, two of my friends came over, Jason and Larry, good people. We got a lot done. Got the motor in, radiator in, most of the wiring done. I do have one little issue, and that's this bolt, which is supposed to tighten up right there. It acts like a spacer adjuster for the motor. I can't get that son of a bitch to move. I'm really hoping that I do not have to take off the motor or pop the motor loose so I can get in there and try to get it from the backside. I don't know yet. I'll probably figure that out later. For now, we're heading over to a buddy of mine's, help him out with some wiring on Cookie Monster. Yeah, I know, Cookie Monster's been down for a while, and it looks like we might both get up and running about the same time. His bike is actually running. He's just doing touch-up things before he goes to get tuned. But yeah, it's been fun. We're not done yet. Got a lot more to do, and we'll come back. All right, so we are at a point where we think we could finally start this thing up. We're gonna see what happens. Startup, we're gonna do a couple heat cycles, then drain the oil, check the cooling. But Aphrodite is fucking alive. So we got a lot put together. There's still more to do. Motor's in. Most of the wiring's done. I gotta clean this stuff up right here for the light and these two switches I just added on. Need to hook up the air shifter, put the air box in it. But she's 80–85% done. She sounds good too. Shout out to JW Coatings. He hit me up, was like, hey, I think I got the color to match your bike. Man, it's pretty damn close, if not spot on. Shout out to Familia Racing, who helped me, you know, Oh, Ion Moto for the fairing. They did a pretty good job. And then, as some of y'all know, I drilled the hole. I got to clean this up a little bit more and put a projector light so I can still ride on the street. Come at me, Brett. So she's put back together. She sounds good. She's breaking up a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's the old ass. I got Q16 from like 2 months ago in here, so that might be part of it. I'll drain that out and put some regular gas. Could also be because there's probably maybe a little bit more than a half a gallon there, so when I go full throttle it wants to break up. And I gotta finish up this wiring right here. The header with the pipe. Yeah. And oh, and I forgot to tighten up this bolt right here, so it came off and I lost it. Oh well. So night before tuning. You got it. Well, we got Cookie Monster and Aphrodite loaded up, ready to go. To go get that CHP tune, bitch!